18-year-old Andru van Zyl is taking a special ride over the holiday period from Polokwane to Cape Town. His goal, to raise funds for the Childhood Cancer Foundation of South Africa. The ride was inspired by the recent diagnosis of a boy from his former school. He set off on Reconciliation Day, the 16th of December, and hopes to reach Cape Town by the 22nd of January. Andru joins us now on The Full View. Welcome, Merry Christmas, Andru. So lots of kilometers for you to cover. Where are you now?
Yeah, thank you for the welcoming. A lot of kilometers to cover, you're quite correct, but we're about just over the 750 kilometers in, and I'm sitting in Fariesburg.
750 kilometers of a journey, that's how long?
We're hoping to cover just over 2,500 kilometers.
So 7,000, well, it's 750 kilometers from a journey of more than 2,000. Sorry, it's been a long day. I'm getting it all mixed up. So you're not doing this just because you like to cycle. There is a great cause here. You're aiming to raise about 300,000 Rand for cancer treatment for children. Speak to us about the illness or the suffering of the young boy whose story then inspired you to take on this mission.
Yes, so there's a solid cause behind it. And I'm actually looking to raise 500,000 at the moment. We surpassed the 300,000 Rand mark, which is absolutely fantastic. And it happened during our final exams. A few of our friends and me, we went to the hospital to visit this young man, to see how he's doing during his chemo treatments. And just while we're there, you see all the sick children in there, and the sick boy who spoke to his mother, and his mother is just to see that emotion in her eyes. You just realize there's so much suffering and so many people that are battling with the sickness and who don't have the funds to look after themselves, and these families are really struggling. So that's what truly inspired it.
And this money that you've raised now, you want to raise 500,000 Rand, you're saying, as the new target, because you've got more than 300,000 Rand. What is it going to be used for?
So it's going directly to CHOC, the Childhood Cancer Foundation of South Africa, and they're really doing amazing work in South Africa. I mean, the money that they're getting, it's already spent before they get it. They make a huge difference in paying for treatments for children and giving support to the families of these children.
So speak to us about how the cycling leads to the raising of the money. How do the two work together, and how do people support you?
Okay, so the cycling is a great way to get from the northern part of the country to the southern part of the country by doing something that's challenging and just getting people along the way, because we're raising awareness as well, not just raising funds. So people can support me and follow me on Lamps on Wheels on social media. There's a give and gain set up where people can donate funds to this great cause.
Just give us those details again, Andru. I just want to make sure that we all have them. How do we give?
There's a give and gain profile, giveandgain.com, if you search for Andru van Zyl. Otherwise, you can go on social media, Instagram, Facebook, go to Lamps on Wheels. And in there's a link in the bio leading to that give and gain profile.
Right. And how is the boy who's currently struggling with cancer doing now?
So yeah, he's doing his chemo treatments, and he's still moving along. He actually joined us a day on the ride, not on the bike, of course, but sitting in the car, full of smiles. You can see he's still got fight in him. And so we'll see how he's doing as soon as the chemo treatments carry on, and we'll see how the cancer really reacts.
And speak to us about the sort of personal impact that this has had on you, because you must have been very moved to ultimately reach a point where you decided it's one thing to go and visit and try to spread cheer in a ward, but you need to be directly involved in raising money to create some sort of helpful vehicle for the children who are suffering with cancer.
Yeah, so my mother always jokes I'm not really good with emotions. If somebody cries in front of me, I don't really know how to act or to react. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. So that day in the hospital, when you see those tears, there's really, you feel like you've got to do something. And I spoke to my father and I said, we need to do something. I've got to do something. And then you realize, but I can't really do something alone. There's not much I can do. I'm one man. And so you get people involved. And I'm really, really grateful and thankful for all the people that have joined this course and supported me on my journey. And I know that this is not possible if I had done it alone. And thank you for all the people that have helped.
Who are you riding with? Is your dad riding with you? I know you discovered his old GoPro. I was looking at your social media earlier.
Yeah, so ultimately I'm doing this whole ride alone, but I was very fortunate in all the towns that I've visited so far. There's the local cyclists that have joined me. Meneer du Plessis, he joined me for the first 8 days all the way to Clarence. Him and his son Joshua. So thank you for them. And my father is joining me on the bike from Christmas Day then and up to New Year's.
Right, and you hope to be in Cape Town by late January, am I right, the 22nd? Are you on course to make your deadline?
Yes, I'm perfectly on course. So it's just over a month-long journey. I'm sure if I had been a very strong cyclist, I could have done it in much less time. But this is truly what I can do, pushing my physical limits. So yeah, I'm currently on course. 22nd of January, I'll be riding into Cape Town.
Look, you've done very well, Andru, cycling. I mean, you've made it to, 750 kilometers. I can't even cycle to the gate at this point. So we appreciate your efforts. Thank you very much for that. Andru van Zyl, who is, by the way, trying to raise money for the CHOC Foundation. He's now raised the initial target that he'd set for himself was more than, 300,000 Rand. They've surpassed that. So the new target is 500,000. So his details, by the way, look out for this conversation later if you do want to help fund the CHOC Foundation, which cares for children who are suffering with cancer or undergoing treatment for cancer. A story inspired by another school child who is currently undergoing chemo in Limpopo.